And it's time for the men's final. Two great programs in the sport, San Francisco Revolver and Boston Ironside, ready to clash here in Rockford. Greg Cohen chasing Will Neff. And the first turnover of the game, an incompletion intended for Tyler Chan. And into the red zone for Cohen. Up line to Schlocka. Sneaks it through for Josh Marquette. He's been a national winner before, national title winner back in '09. John Stubbs lasers it into the end zone. Dave Ferraro on Bo Kittredge. Kittredge takes off. Kasednar lets it fly. And Ferraro comes up with a D, though it may be a foul.
Looked like he might have been into his back. Hard to tell.
The ruling contact did happen. Affected the play. Stay right there. Whoa, stay right there.
I like the bid from Ferraro. You got to be aggressive. He was very close to getting a block against the premier deep in the game.
Revolver with Eli Kearns scoring the goal on their first 0 point. Turnover free. And a couple World Ultimate and Guts Championships. Sakai with Revolver, and then with USA this past June. Gibson made the great catch, and then Seth Reinhart, former Ironside, comes up with a D in the end zone.
Wow, what an incredible sequence. Just kind of a miserable throw from Inselman, turned over way more than he was hoping, but what a read by Kurt.
Byron Liu takes a shot. Reinhart has the bookends. A second break for Revolver in the opening 4 points. Marquette over to John Stubbs. Annan squeezes it through. John Stubbs blazing into the end zone. So far, calm collected to Higgins. He's got it. Nice toss from Lindsley. Inselman looking for Graham. He beat Dahlman for the score.
Wow.
Everybody good where they are?
Miscommunication there. Gibson lost Kittredge, and he's wide open for the score. And Kurt, with a disgruntled look on his face, gets the reset to Neff. And now the former Tufts product, Tyler Chan. Chan taken off. Gibson launches the flick. Tyler Chan rising up. Holy cow. Marquette to Graham for the score.
Wow.
But Tyler Chan with the wow moment of the point.
Puts his head down, starts running. Here comes the disc. Bayless tracking it. And watch Chan just get up and over, pull that down. And I'm kind of impressed by this throw from Marquette.
Transition to a matchup defense.
So it looks like a little more discipline today from Revolver. We heard Mike Payne saying they didn't want to.
Higgins for Kearns. Those guys have been playing Ultimate together since before they were teenagers. Largely what Cassidy has done through the years, more than being that starting center handler right off the pull. Gibson looking for Graham. Quella's not going to catch up. And that was pretty.
That was beautiful.
Kearns chased by Wallach. He's got Higgins. Simon hauls it in. Gibson drops it in. Lindsley marked by John Stubbs. Kasednar in power position. Higgins and hatchet. And it's Higgins.
And just a friendly reminder of how good Simon Higgins is in the air. We've seen him run a few down.
Lindsley, Higgins, and Schlag downfield. And there's the first Revolver turnover. Hatchet, D's the throw by Kittredge.
That's one of the upsides to having great speed throughout your roster. When the O-line does get a turn, they're ready to run.
There's the first Boston break. Alex Simmons has it, and it's 8-7.
And a sweet step through backhand break from Jay Clark.
Rasmussen to Schlockett.
Nice D there by Kurt.
And Schlockett loved it.
How about it? A chink in the armor.
Gibson's got the disc. And to the end zone, Simmons was in. And we are tied.
Wow, so much hard from Boston. They come out. That frees up a guy like Gibson to take on Simon Higgins and say, I'm sick of seeing Simon Higgins streak deep.
Here we go. Kittredge and Ferraro. Round 2. And Bo could not make the play.
Bo played it perfectly. And just boinked the catch. You know, Eli Kern's new to the king role. Maybe he would be the one that turns the disc. Not really. It's been other guys like Schlockett, guys like Kasednar throwing a very loose huck.
And Boston has its first lead. Even with the pressure of a game like this, he's been there 7 times in the last 8 years in the final. Well, there's a Revolver hold as Higgins hits Kittredge. Dan Stork-Roddick was the MVP. He caught 10 goals and threw 6 assists, and he was featured in Sports Illustrated's Faces in the Crowd section a few months later. Will Neff looking for John Stubbs. That was masterful acceleration with a really speedster of a defender, Marcelo Sanchez, right behind him. Ferraro's got that challenge again. Floaty throw. Rasmussen elevates and launches. Johnson versus Chan. Johnson plucks it out of the sky.
Holy cow. How did Boston not get a D there? Two guys crashing in and neither of them can get up and make contact with the disc. That's kind of how defense works, and I think that's why you're seeing Revolver start to rattle in the second half. It's because of all the pressure, all the body blows they took in the first half.
Well, Ironside is still perfect on offense in the second half, and Sam Canner just drilled Kurt Gibson. Kurt takes exception.
Not a fan of that play by Canner at all. And he had one yesterday, too.
Issued a blue card, a TMF. Kearns rips it. Higgins chased by Clark. A pack emerging, and Higgins got it. So did Foster. Neither wants to let go.
Looks like maybe a tie on the catch, which would go to Simon Higgins here.
This is unbelievable, isn't it? And it's Bo Kittredge's throws have been a little loose here in the second half.
Look at these resets. I mean, they're just brutal.
There's the assist, though, for Bo.
No easy resets for Revolver.
Rusty Ingold-Smith called a travel.
You know, he didn't change direction.
And the observer rules no travel. We'll take a look at this.
So Jared Nusselman coming in 1 second, plenty of time to make a throw. He's going to basically just have to pick a spot on the field and throw to it.
Chuck, you might remember Taylor Casino. He won championships with Condors.
1 second to throw. Nate White knows he's going to throw the around. Look at that reach from White. Great D to prevent the goal to Lucas Dahlman.
Inselman was marking George Stubbs. Rasmussen wraps it around. White makes the catch. It's a goal, and Revolver has the upper hand again.
And the captain, Nathan White, with a big point, gets the Wow.
Did Marquette catch that after it was Hand blocked by Lindsley? Are you kidding me?
That's insane. I don't even know what happened.
This crowd is flabbergasted by this. Not sure
Oh my goodness.
Not sure if Hagan got a piece of it or Lindsley did.
It's an incredible play in this moment of this game.
And Kurt Gibson gets the open side cut to tie it at 12. The soft cap went off during the point. The next 3 points will decide this. It's a game to 2. Ferraro's really done a good job on Bo downfield.
Yeah, he can't get a step.
Off the hands of Kearns into Ferraro's grasp. 4th turnover of the game for Revolver. Timeout Boston. Simmons' throw floats up. Johnson's tip caught by Hatchett. Gibson milks it. And to the end zone for Stubbs. Boston back in front. Lindsley needs a reset. Over Gibson to Higgins, who fires long. Schlockett, did he stay in bounds? He did. And into the end zone for Kasednar.
Holy smokes. So here's the around, almost blocked by Kurt. Simon Higgins gets it, knows he can't float this out to space, so he throws a frozen rope down the line. And Joe Schlockett makes the catch, stays in bounds, and immediately throws the tight margin goal to Chris Kasednar. We've got 2 of the premier programs in the world. East Coast against West Coast. Boston against San Francisco for all the marbles. They look confident, and they're at midfield.
Tyler Chan. Off the hands of Gibson. Just the 4th giveaway of the game for Boston.
Not the easiest one to catch, but certainly one you'd expect Kurt to pull in.
And Kittredge just turfed it.
I don't know what's happening.
2 of the greatest players in the world with critical mistakes at the most critical times. Stubbs. Gibson. Another stoppage. This is like hanging off the edge of a cliff.
It really is. It's unbelievable.
To the end zone. Boston's got it. Jeff Graham wins it for Ironside.